Class 7 Maths, Exercise 3.3, question number 3. Number of children in 6 different classes are given below. Represent the data on a bar graph. So data, they have given classes from 5th to 10th and they have given number of children in each class. Now we should represent this data on a bar graph and tell how we have chosen this scale. And we are also supposed to find which class has the maximum number of children and the minimum. And also find the ratio of students of class 6 to the students of class 8. So now let us represent this data in a bar graph. See, when you convert the given data in bar graph, this is the result. So here what we have done, we have taken 1 unit is equal to 50 students. Okay, 1 unit equal to 50 students. 5th class we are having 135. So 135 is what? More than 100, less than 150. So half of 150 and 100 is what? 125. So 135 is what? Slightly more than 125. Similarly, 6th class is what? 120. So 120 is what? Less than 125. So this is less than 125. And 7th is what? 95. 95 is what? Slightly less than 100. So 100 is this point, right? So 95 is less than 100. And 8th is exactly 100. 9th is 90. That means it should be less than 95. So this is 90. And 80. 80 is what? 10 less than 90. So this we got by drawing 1 unit is equal to 50 students. You can do it by drawing 1 unit is equal to 20 students also. See, for example, you take this 0. So here what we have taken? 1 unit is equal to 20 students. So this becomes 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120 and 140. Whereas on x-axis, we have different classes, that is 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th. Okay. So 5th we are having 135 students. 135 is what? More than 120 and less than 140. So it should be in this box. So 135 is what? More than 120. So middle number is what? 130. So 135 is more than 130, less than 140. So it will come around here. So you could draw a bar graph here. So this we get 135. Similarly, for class 6, we have 120. So 120 is what? Exactly here. So class 6 we get 120. And for class 7th it is 95. 95 is what? Middle of 80 to 100 is 90. So it should be more than midpoint of 80 to 100. So we'll take this point. So we draw from here. So this becomes 95. So this is what? This is 95. Next is what? 100. 100 we get here. So this is 100. Next is 90. 90 is what? Middle of 80 to 100. So this point. So if you draw bar graph, you get this. So this is what? 90. And next is 80. 80 what? We get here. Okay. So this point we get. So this is 80. Like this, based on highest observation in data, that is here it is what? 135. We can divide each unit to 20 students or 50 students or 10 students each, and we can represent data on a bar graph. Now we'll see next part of the same question. So part A of this question, how would you choose a scale? Scale is what? Scale is the quantity you take per unit. So in this case, what we have done, we have taken 1 unit is what? 20 students. So this is the scale. How we have decided this is 20? Because the highest quantity is what? 135. So if you round figure it, this would be 140, right? So 140, you can divide it 10 each or 20 each as per our wish. If we divide 10 each, we need 14 units. Whereas if we divide 20 students each, we need 7 units. So 7 will be better compared to 14 because 14 becomes too long. So we have taken 20 students per unit. So depending on greatest value in the given data, we have chosen this scale. Now for part B, question number 1. Which class has the maximum number of children and the minimum? Maximum children in the given data is what? 135. So 135 is in 5th class. Whereas minimum number is what? 80. 80 is in 10th class. So for maximum number it is 5th class, whereas the minimum number it is 10th class. In 5th class there are 135 and in 10th class there are 80. Question number 2. Find the ratio of students of class 6 to the students of class 8. So in class 6 there are 120 students, whereas in class 8 there are 100 students. Now what we should do? We should find ratio. Ratio is what? 120 divided by 100. So 0, 0 gets cancelled. 2 5s, 2 6. So we get 6 by 5. 6 by 5 can be written in the ratio form as 6:5. So for the question, the ratio of students of class 6 to the students of class 8 is what? 6:5.